Hello, my name is Duncan Alderdice, and the reason I'm making these videos is to document the journey I take as I become who I am. Today was a really fucking good day. First item of business, 12 dials on the day, low. 3 booked demos, so very high. 2 of them were on the fly demos. That's a thing that I'm gonna start doing more of now, or not. I'm gonna start doing more of now, but I'm glad that I'm starting to do more now. Here's what it is. I'm tired of booking it, going for the follow-up, booking a demo with them and them not showing up. So if I can host the demo on the phone, that's gonna be the point. And if they're talking, they're asking questions, let's just have the conversation now. One second. Gonna have the conversation now. So that happened twice, both of which got to pricing page. They said they potentially was interested. Did one booked a follow-up for next week because I called them like I was out of the blue. Both were going in with the intention of booking a demo, but then they turned into a on-the-fly demo. So that's all good. One that was like pretty much a yes, but their kids were there, which you could hear in the background a lot. But there's like I said, like, are you gonna give us a try? And she said yes. So it's not like going like, oh yeah, I'm interested. Like they said yes, they want to do this. Can we set this up at a different time? So that's that. Might fall through. You never know. And then the other one I just had, it was a later one. They called back. So that was good. Follow up for the next day. 1 pipeline rebooked. That's a no-show from last week that I just rebooked, so that counts, but not a new opportunity. 4 demos held on the day, one of which kind of was like a partial demo completed. We're just counting it. I'm not counting that one because it didn't feel, there was no opportunity to close. They weren't aware of why they booked in the first place. And 1 deal closed. Now, this one deal that was closed was a 1-call close. Technically, it kind of was a layup because they had spoken with us in the past, but the past was like a year ago and had bad experiences with other people. It wasn't me. I wouldn't have said I did the best sales call in terms of process-wise. It kind of felt like right from the beginning, they didn't have to go through the questionnaire because they were already familiar with it, trusted that. Right from the beginning, I was in closing mode. I did a couple, like I did a little bit of qualification, anchored to 50, then showed pricing, but rather than it being a textbook, like go through the questionnaire, ask a bunch of questions, do the pitch, then go for the close. It kind of like skipped this part, couple questions, went for the close for the most part. In the end, it was all good and it worked. What was nice though is because the guy was saying at the beginning, like he's been burned too many times by similar services. And so unfortunately I'm like the third, so I'm getting the brunt end of it. So it's very skeptical, doesn't want to give us very much money to begin with. I was like, that's all right. That's why the green level is there. And then in doing the onboarding, by the end of it, he was going like, wow, this is more that I've received in terms from the other ones. So I look forward to this. So happy that we could turn the at least initial angst into a positive emotion. That's a radical shift. One thing that I wanted to mention is that yesterday, Layla Hormozy replied to one of my comments, so could check that off the bucket list or list of life accomplishments. So that was really cool. And today for the Become Who You Are group, there's 2 more members that have joined. Currently, I think it's at 11. So we've officially hit 10 members. That's fucking cool. So that's nice. As well, 2 of them are currently coworkers, and 1 has booked a call for to do an official onboarding call. So I'm gonna treat it like it's a legitimate thing, because again, the point, the long time frame is between now and having $100 million between here and there. Right now, I've never done it before, so it's going to be free, and I want to keep doing it for free or at least cheap until I can charge it in a more enormous amount or just gain a better idea of how everything on this thing actually works. So I can do that with good conscience. Conscious or conscience? Either way. What else is going on? I don't have it built out yet, but based on the fact that with simply 51 messages, I have turned that into 11 people joined. Yes, it's free, but still that means if I did 500 messages to get people into the free group, And now there's 2 people who have posted, if I had 500 people in and then started charging for it, that might work. I think also one thing I might position it as is like, because some things online, the school groups look like you have a free group and then a paid for group, and the free group is kind of like the feeder ground to make the paid group seem more appealing. And I was thinking, like, what if it, instead of being a free group, it was like a cheaper group and then a high ticket group, like something like $1 a month versus $500 a month. The thought was, again, this is all conceptual, but the thought is the free group can turn into just having like 50,000 members. Like, this is what I'm looking at other people having. 50,000 members, not really, but as many active members as the paid for group. So then it's like full of not bots, but like not serious people. So there's a filter of at least, like, if it's $1 a month, that's not very much, but you have to at minimum have a credit card and provide that credit card information, and that credit card information be charged in order to enter the group. Then the free lower tier level might be better. And then what that also would be able to make me do is, because then I can use the free group, what it is right now, to actually generate something new. It also would be with the philosophy, like, if all the content is in the less paid for group, and then the more implementation of that is in the larger group, like more one-on-one coaching. Like, and this is me just brainstorming now, in the $1 a month, you get all the same courses, but the calls are like once a week and it's more group call. Whereas in the paid for group, then you actually get one-on-one coaching. That doesn't seem bad, but then there's the time constraint, like how much can I actually charge for that? Because I want to try to win the school games. But maybe I need to focus on making $1 first before I try to win the overall competition. More on that to come. But it's nice that I'm actually doing something. Like, this is more real than honestly making these videos. Like, and it's actually cool. Like, if I hadn't have started making these videos, I wouldn't be at a position right here where I'm brainstorming to a camera or to you, the audience, about the thing that I'm trying to build. Okay, no, we're actually doing something cool. I was speaking with a coworker today who, like, I was just like, how was your weekend? It's funny just because she sent a message going like, it's like a bunch of stuff going on, and it's cool, like, I can't believe, like, it's Monday, give me a break. And I just sent a message back going like, it's Tuesday. And then it was just funny. Whatever. In that conversation, she asked, what'd you do over the weekend? And I was like, I started this cool thing. And then she inquired further into it. That then I closed her on the free group. But so it just is, it's just more real. That's cool. And 3 demos booked today and a deal closed. Like, fucking, we're happy. Like, one of them was through LinkedIn. I wasn't even expecting the other 2. And only 12 dials. Like, what if I prospected more? Again, productive right now in terms of the amount of demos held on the month. We're at 35 out of the 55 that I need to hit quota. Plenty of time left. Should be on track to do so. And as well, that's the other thing, is the amount of my grocery cost bill, the amount of money that I've spent on day per food is lower than the amount I budgeted for. Like, technically, if I spent $57 today on food, I could without going over budget, but I'm not going to, because that's the point, is to be under. What else is there to recap, revitalize? Oh, I need to actually apply to the tribunal to get the rent reduced. Fucking life's tough sometimes. I understand why people need an assistant now. And what I mean by that is not that I need an assistant. I could just be more organized with it, but I can see getting to a point where there's mental energy I need to spend on staying organized. Whereas if instead it was just someone's time and mental energy was dedicated to making my time organized, and they just told me what to do, then it would be like, okay. Like, it's instead of, it's like right now you're doing this thing, rather than here are all the things that I need to do. Let's stay organized. I think that made sense. If you're looking for, I need to find a good call to action for how to join the Become Who You Are group. I will brainstorm that. That's going to be the recurring thing at the end. Like if you're looking for a garden of growth for you to pursue a goal you have for yourself, no, it's got to be catchier than that. You can click the link in the description below and join the Become Who You Are group. If you too are someone who is trying to become who you are, who would like to become who you are, click the link in the description down below and book. We'll figure that out. Clementine, in any case, Clementine Club, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video as always. Should I say it at the end of the video? Clementine Club, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video as always, and remember to believe in yourself because you're more capable of doing great things than you give yourself credit. I'll talk to you next time. I'll talk to you later. Fuck, I need to pick it. God damn it. Okay, so, I mean, like, technically the video's over, but I went for a walk just as the end of the day walk and then went to the grocery store. And in the grocery store, I saw a notification on my phone that charge became, like, a payment notification came through from one of the one call on-the-fly demos I held today. So then I thought, going like, oh, okay, so finally I've hit the achievement. Number one, it was like, wait, we had a follow-up scheduled for Thursday, so gut feeling checked out on that. So that was good. But then I also thought, going like, okay, wait, I finally hit the achievement of closing 2 deals in 1 day. Fucking done. I have officially closed 2 deals in 1 day. Bang. But then I thought, wait a second, that was an on-the-fly demo. Okay, so there's an achievement. I have closed an on-the-fly demo into a close. And I've turned an on-the-fly demo into a close, what that is, achievement. But then I also thought is the fact that the call from the morning was a 1-call close. So then technically, I closed 2 1-call closes today, which I thought would be appropriate for the title of this video. And yeah, it's cool. I don't know what the total is, but I'll do all the spreadsheets up. Officially now, Clementine Club, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video, and you should remember to believe in yourself because you're more capable of doing great things than you give yourself credit. I'll talk to you later.